Do you know why almost of Moroccan students they can't succeed on them first year when they go to the university? Well, let me explain to you why by telling my sadness experience. On 2018, I finished my high school study. I prepared myself to go to the university. I was ready to go, but psychologically I wasn't. It was hard for me to accept that I'm becoming responsible about myself. It was difficult. I couldn't carry the word responsible. Every night I went to my bed early without eating my dine with my family just to cry and to believe that I'm not a child, I'm a young girl and I can be responsible about myself. However, the tears was stronger than me. I couldn't stop them. Tomorrow I will go with you, my dear daughter, to Mekness. Are you ready? My dad told to me. I replied to him, yes, of course, I am ready to go to the University of Mekness to study there and to discover the difference between the high school study and university. I said that, but inside of me I wasn't. My father, how Mekness is far from here, and how many minutes it will take to us by the feet? He laughed and said, my daughter, do you want to see how many hours it will take by the car? I felt sad. I knew that Mekness is more than far, and I couldn't breathe well when my dad said, do you want to see how many hours it will take to us by the car? I told to myself, is it really far? Is it taking a lot of hours? Am I go to study far from my family? I will miss them. So I will not be able to see them on the weekend. How I can live without my mom? Who can prepare my breakfast? Who can wake me up in the early morning to go to study? So Dad, tell me, how far is it? Okay, my dear daughter, Mekness is far from here, near to 370 kilometers, and takes 7 hours by the car. 370 kilometers and 7 hours by the car. Are you sure, my dad? Yes, my daughter, but don't worry, you are still in Morocco. I couldn't sleep that night. I was thinking to my problem. The next night, it was 12 o'clock. From the darkness, hot weather, it was September, we took the car. We arrived to Mekness at 7 o'clock of the morning. I ate nothing. I felt hungry. My dad put me near to my package and went to buy something to eat. I saw him coming with some bread and 2 cheese. It was my last breakfast I'll eat with my father. We passed together a 2 sadness hours full of silence, and before he back, he had given me some values advices. I couldn't get them well. I was flooded by thinking to my mom and my sister. That was my first time I lived them. My dad came back to our home and left me alone. I entered to the hall where I will live. I believe that the room it will be for me just no more. I opened my room's door. I was surprised by finding 3 horrible, strange girls had already there. I never met them before in my life. From my study, I didn't know who are they and where they came from. The room where I live with the three girls was too small. Have one small table and we will participate together. Our small room was a kitchen, a bedroom, and a library. We studied there, sleep there, and cook in there. Always we were hating each other about the light from the night. When you wanted to study, the others wanted to sleep and the light disturbed them. When you wanted to read a book or to revise your lesson or to do your exercises, to work on your exercises, the others wanted to listen to the music and dance. This was one of the major causes that make the Moroccan students not succeed in their first year in their study. The second one is the poverty, the lack of money, and the expensive food and of living. I took with me $150. I believed it will be enough. When my father gave it to me and questioned me if it's enough or not, I told them $150 is really enough. I bought from the beginning of the semester the box, the notebook, and everything I'll need. After I lost my money, I have now just $100, and I will receive the scholarship till the middle of the month December. How we can deal with $100 as how can I deal with $100? As I'm a shy girl, I couldn't tell that to my dad or my mom. Whenever my mother phoned me and asked me if I need anything, I told her, I'm fine, I don't need anything. I was passing my free time thinking how we can pass 3 months with $100. I studied nothing. The experts say that the mothers can feel any bad things happen to them, son and daughters and their family. Why this didn't happen with me? Why this didn't happen with my mom? And she's really very kindly and can do anything makes me happy. The year passed hardly. I prepared for nothing to my exam. I didn't pass it. I lost 1 year from my life. It's difficult for me to accept it. After the period of the exam finished, I went to my parents' house. I missed my family so much. I lied for them and for everyone asking me, how do you pass your exams? And how your study going? I replied, thank God everything is going well and I achieved a good marks. God forgive me.